In the heart of Whisperwood, nestled among ancient trees, stood the library of lost stories. Here, tales waited, whispered on the wind, and watched over by Ink, the wise owl librarian. But now, the stories were fading. Raya Raccoon, a young adventurer, with a heart full of curiosity, felt the library's silent plea. She knew something was wrong. The books whispered secrets she couldn't quite grasp. The stories are fading. Raya Ink hooted, his voice a gentle rustle of leaves. Lost to time, unless we find them again. An ancient map shimmered into existence, revealing hidden portals to worlds where the lost stories resided. Their journey began now. The first portal led to a city of floating islands, powered by forgotten dreams. A place where imagination was the only currency. Here, they met Lumina, a child of light, who remembered a song lost to the darkness. It was the key to saving their world. Lumina sang the forgotten song, and the floating islands began to glow brighter. A wave of light washed over the land, banishing shadows. As the light returned, a page of a long-lost story appeared, floating gently into Raya's satchel, their first success. The next portal opened to a submarine world, a city made of seashells and coral castles. Here, silence held a deep secret. They met Echo, a mermaid with a voice stolen by the sea witch. Her silence held the key to a forgotten poem. Raya used her notebook to write down the sounds around them. Faye, the clicks of the crustaceans, the whoosh of the currents. The poem appeared. Another page floated into her satchel, filled with elegant, swirling script, one step closer to saving the library. The third portal shimmered with heat, leading to a desert land where memories were buried beneath the sand. They found an old storyteller, hidden in a cave, who had forgotten all his tales. His silence was a heavy burden. Raya shared tales from her own life, Faye her adventures, her dreams, her hopes. As she spoke, the storyteller's eyes began to glimmer. The storyteller remembered his tales, and a page filled with vibrant images floated into Raya's satchel. Almost there. Back at the library, Raya placed the 3 pages on an empty bookshelf. They began to glow, filling the room with light. The missing stories returned to the books, whispering their tales once more. The library was alive again. Raya learned that stories are like stars. They shine brightest when shared. And as long as stories are told, no world will ever truly be forgotten. Raya knew her work at the library will never truly be done. Many more stories needed saving. So she grabbed her notebook and pencil and prepared for her next adventure with Ink. They both stepped into a new portal, ready to collect more lost stories. She knows that all of the lost stories will one day find their way back home. The end.